What up, Wheatfield? Welcome back to the Wheatfield. This is your girl Lottie from Tears and Wheat to Roll Show, where you show enough never know what you gon' get. We are up and ready to get it going for the day. So I pray that you guys are well. Ashe, let me give you the intro so you know who you dealing with, just in case you don't really want to be in my space and just take some time and sit. I am Lati. I am a channeled messenger. We message with the Most High God, the infinite intelligence, and the breath of life. Those three. We get downloads, we scribe, and whatever is said, that's what we say. Okay. We are not religious. We are highly spiritual. So we might say some stuff that go against what, you know, you've been told or what you know. We don't know. Anywho, it could be a ride. It could start slow, like that old school Crisco. Got to get it out the can and put it in the pan, let it warm up. The Most High come in and put some heat on it. We get to cooking. We don't know what we cooking today because it hasn't been revealed onto us. We got a couple of little tidbits that's been, tingling in the spirit. So we gonna work around that and see what evolves, and we'll just see how it go. Y'all ready? Let's get it going. So, anywho. Happy Friday. Friday, yay. It is the end of the week. Father says, slow down my week. I'm always so hyped and just ready to get it cracking. But sometimes, what I have to say and the words that need to come out be lacking. So we have to slow down and let the Most High get in front of us so we don't mess around and miss the whole bus. You know what I mean? So we going to have some faith that it's just going to come together. So if y'all ready to rock, let's get it. Mm. Get that sip, y'all. I have some coffee with some creamer, and we made some homemade whipped cream and strawberry flavor this week. Is so good. So I don't know if y'all into making y'all own whipped cream at home. It is like the easiest thing that I have discovered besides making cereal. Okay, it's literally take some heavy whipping cream, some powdered sugar, and you add in whatever flavor extract you want. Put it in the blender for about 2-3 minutes until it gets stiff. That's it. Literally keeps in your refrigerator for a good couple days. I didn't have mine for a week so far. Yes. And you take a little dab of that and put it on top of your coffee. I throw a little cinnamon on there for that good feel good spice. Probably why I'm hyped up so much already. Father say, yeah, I probably already got a sugar rush. I pray I don't crash later. We going to lunch, y'all. We going to lunch. We gonna go get some sushi. I am craving for a good roll. I don't know what kind of roll I'm gonna get yet, but I don't know. Then fish is kind of weird too right now, so I don't know. We gonna bless it. We gonna get some. We might get some yellowtail. Yes, that sound good. Anyway, this is another one of my favorite things. I'm wearing this today. It is. I'm not doing nobody's advertisement. I don't get paid for none of that. I just want to show y'all my perfume because I think it's cute and it's pretty. So I like the box because I love the butterflies. And butterflies to me is like, of course, that transformation, right? So we can see that it's starting here. It's like all big and, just, hey, I just came out. I got to let my wings dry and all this stuff. And then it just kind of take off. That's how I feel about it. And it smells so good. Smells so good. It took me forever, like years, to find that perfume. I ran out and it took me years to find it. And guess where I found it? At the marketplace that has everything. Amazon. Right? So we was thankful that we could afford it. Thank you, Father. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're excited to have it. And we only need a little, because it's a good oil-based perfume, so it lasts all day. So we bought this last year, Ashe, and look, still plenty in the box. And I keep it in a cool, dark spot, you know what I mean, so that it doesn't get old. But I bought one of those little bitty perfume holders, like how they used to have in them old shows. And it's crystal, and it got the little thing so you could take it out and do the dab, that little dab. And I don't know how to put perfume in it. How do they do that? How do you even get the perfume out to put it in the thing? Like, is it like a separate type of oil thing that you get to go in there? I don't know. I just thought it was pretty. So I like pretty stuff. So I'll, and here y'all, have a sense of humor. Father said, we pulled this right here this morning for our morning reel. And Father said, have a sense of humor. And it's, this right here was another question, self-reflection that we got, right? It says, what was your first true friend? Ooh, and what brought y'all together? Now, I don't know if I want to tell y'all that story. Because it was not good. It was toxic. Me and my first, yeah, it was a whole toxic relationship. It was. We had a good time though, because we was teenagers and we was young and we used to get into a whole bunch of nonsense. But which one? None of them. Oh, because we didn't pray. We didn't. We just got to flipping cards. We got to pray. We kind of gave y'all the disclaimer. We are a channeled messenger. Yes, we are. And we message in the spirit with the infinite, eternal Lord of all of creation, the infinite intelligence, and its breath of life that connects and binds us all. We stated that we're not religious. We are spiritual, right? And that this girl might cuss sometimes. We are not profane. We are not vulgar, but a damn show do come out. Depending on what we're saying, it could get thick, depending on, you know, what words need to describe what it is, because sometimes shit is just shit, okay? So it happens. What else? We scribe, we get downloaded messages, we use crystals, we use cards, we use text. I mean, any kind of text, all types of scripture, from world theologies to the ologies, the onomies, the astronomies, the biologies, the nature, everything. We read creation, in short. So, considering our eternal Lord of all of creation that made everything, made it by its intelligence, and intelligence leaves a word, and we can read all the words. Thank you. So if you can rock with that, if you can vibe, if you can hang on in there, I mean, I know it's kind of choppy like that cold Crisco. Sometimes I said it could start thick, it could start slow, but we chop up all these ingredients. We got to chop this shit up, get it out, right? And then it usually comes together. The Most High does a really wonderful job at bringing it all together and making a meal, something that's good to stick to your soul. It sticks. I mean, it's like a whole casserole or something like that. So if you can hang on in there, you can vibe, subscribe. If you like it by the end of it and it's something you care about, share it out. And if you really want to come back on a daily and get this spell, hit the bell. Your thumbprint is good too. It gives me your energy so I can pick up on you. Okay? With that, now, Father said we can do these. We still got to pray now. Thank you so much, Holy Infinite, the infinite intelligence, the breath of life that binds us. Our Creator, the infinite, eternal Creator of all of creation. Yes. Thank you so much for slowing me down on this day. We are hyped and feeling like ready to go. Like that energy is just like, oh, whoa. But we know that you must remain in the front so that we can follow you, and we follow you in all the things that we do. Yes, Father said, get a sip, have some faith on that, beloved. Yes, follow your faith. Some of the best things you cook up at home. When I say them 3 ingredients come together like strawberry whipped cream, you don't even find that at the grocery store. Don't. See what your imagination would do when you just let it lead you? Yes, thank you, Father, for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Brighten up our light so that we can bring a message that is protected in this space. Protect us, protect the message that you will bring to edify self, that I may edify onto you, that I will serve it up onto you. And let that message be edified so full, I be so full. Edification unto self, so that may edify you. Yes, thank you. Let us serve that out to our wheat, so that they may be edified and that they may edify you. Let us come together over the principle, yes, of the message that you will bring, the faith, yes. Come together over the principle of faith, yes, so that we may magnify ourselves, be, how do you say, broaden We said magnify, make it bigger. Make it bigger. Expand. Yes, expansive, expansive, expansive. Let it brighten and build and build and build and build and build so that we may serve that up and edify you, the source. Yes, because it is for our ascension. It is for our betterment. It is for our building, for our evolution, for our adaptation. Yes, to brighten ourselves, to make us larger and bigger. Surround me in your white light, Father. Yes, protect me, surround me on every corner, every crevice. Just keep me, engulf me in your light. Blind out anything that will come against me, this space. Reduce and settle me. Yes, settle me, settle me, settle me. Yes, thank you so much. We don't want to rush. Remove the rush. Get rid of the rush. Let us just, it's hibernation season. Quiet the self. Yes. All of these things we do so that we may hear you, so that we can come into alignment as heaven has come to earth, in earth, and on earth to do the work and will of heaven. Yes. The will of the Father. And we choose to be about our business of the day. We have woke, we have prayed, and now it is time to slay. Let's get it, Maui. Let's get it. And if, Father, you will give us your authority, your seal of approval, please seal us with your ashe, or give me further words that we should pray. Ashe. Get it. It. Wheat. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Slow down. Slow down. Yes, slow down. And while Father was writing slow down, you know what song started playing in my head? Thank you, Father. And it kind of went with one of the cards we pulled from the Facebook reel, which was how do you recognize love? And I heard, slow down. I just want to get to know ya, but don't turn around. Cause a pretty round thing, I hear pretty brown thing. Go, Father. Anyway, y'all, this is just a light, humorous message. We pulled the humor card on our Facebook reel too this morning, so that's good. Father says, use your imagination and you will see the answer. Yes, use your imagination. That is sitting in that spiritual space. Do you use your spiritual eye, this third eye chakra, being lit up and illuminated and being able to envision your new self, your newness? I mean, you ain't the you from yesterday. Oh no, you are a whole new you. And with that, you get to, imagine some new stuff. I say, yeah, we do. I know I like lipstick, but sometimes the matte get dry. Y'all ever go through that? Yeah. Put a little bit of gloss on that. Imagine some newness. Yes. Use your imagination and you'll see the answer. So if there's something that you are pondering on today, then use your imagination to kind of lead you through that, And let me sit back and get this down here just a little bit so y'all can see the table a little bit more. Yeah, maybe, you digging on somebody. Maybe you were, seeing them like, oh, okay, I see them. They look kind of... Be respectful, though. Be respectful. It's all kind of ways that people are just attracting folks and jumping in there. And most of the time, it is lust-based, Because, again, we covet the first things that we see, And you will see somebody and be like, oh, they look good to me. But then it'd be like, okay, how do you know that they somebody that you want to engage with? Take some time to get to know them, okay? Just a season, a cycle. A whole, because after a season, like 3-4 months, whether that's somebody you want to invest some time with. But you need to see what you're really getting with. That's where them other 3 cycles come in. Because you need to see a winter, a spring, a summer, and a fall. How do they go throughout the cycle? That'll let you know, like, when they come up against adversities, how do they persevere? What does their character say? What are their patterns and behaviors, Ashe, so that you can really discern whether it's something you want to invest in? You know, just a tidbit. You do what you want. Free will is the whole thing. Just a suggestion, recommendation. Part of your self-care regimen. But I understand if you don't want to wait too long, because life is like an ice cream. You need to enjoy it before it melts. Yeah. Enjoy it before it melts. Which one, Father? Either one of these? No. It's a whole lot of energy. I feel the energy today. I do. Make sure we got new beginnings right here and a fresh start just pop up. But I don't know if we're supposed to have those. Is there anything else in this deck? No. Innocence. Innocence is here, and self-respect. And I like self-respect because that's really about what we were just talking about, giving a person the opportunity to show thyself approved. And it's not like you putting anybody to a test. This ain't no think like a man, 90-day rule, and none of that stuff. It's just having the ability to see past a person's mask, to let the veil thin. Most people can hold up a mask for a good 4, 5, 6 months. I mean, and depending on what kind of person you're dealing with, if it's clinical, I mean, they could do it until you are shown up locked in. People do it when, like, locked in, like, oh, we've been, we done moved in together because it's cold and we wanted to snuggle up. Or you done got that winter pregnancy and now you locked in, or you done rushed off and got a ring and now you locked in, and then the mask comes down. But if you give them a cycle, a whole cycle, you will be able to really pick up on some cues and some clues to what they really will do, right? You'll be able to see some things that give you that little inkling. Again, like how Father was pulling me back, slow me down, slow down, weed, slow down, my weed, slow down, so you can see, so I can show you, right? So I can show you, lead you, guide you into what's good for you. Because you can, like I said, run after something that you see, but if you don't give it a cycle, you don't really know what it is that is underneath there, what's in the deep, okay? So some people look like they're innocent, and they may not always be, coming into you with a story. But that's where that self-respect and your boundaries come in. And then we see here when I say, Father say, I will help you, I will show you. And look at this, beloved. Look at that. Romance angels are helping you. Dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make helpful life changes and arranging for us to meet. Yes, Father is going to bring you what you seek, but you need to give it the opportunity to also discern itself, show thyself approved, and see what's really in that deep, okay? If it's for you, it ain't just going to run off and be fleeting. No, it will wait. It will have some patience. It will mesh with you. It will vibrate. You guys will be on the same frequency, okay? And then what's back out is a new, fresh beginning and a fresh start. And maybe you're asking, about a particular person already. Father says this person is trustworthy. But let the Father develop this thing. Again, you need that cycle. But you are on the right path. And Father says a favorable outcome is here. Yes, a favorable outcome. You want this? Okay. Let's see. Is it this? Yeah, okay. What have you seen? What have you read, seen, or listened to that has shaped your life? That's something to think about. Maybe it's something in that you guys, that's a membership, or maybe it's something, maybe you are in a group with this person already. That could be it. With this, which one? This. What is the biggest risk you've taken If you had another chance, would you do anything differently? Maybe you are in a situation where it's a membership or a group. Is it this one? Partner. Alternate who asks and who answers first. Is it this? Yes. Okay, which one? Raise the stakes by asking and answering only the deeper question. So, Father is calling you to get to know somebody deeply. Yes, yes. Is it? Is it something else? Which one? This? What is the closest you've ever come to dying? Oh, Father says this could be for somebody specific where maybe you were in a past relationship that wasn't so great. And uh, maybe you had an experience where you were almost, someone maybe had, either you attempted to extinguish your light or somebody else did. And maybe that is a situation that really has shaped you and your ability to go forward in relationships at this time. And maybe you want to, you have the desire to go forward and have a loving relationship and connectivity, healing from that past, I feel. And I feel membership. Like maybe you are involved in something, a community, I hear. And there's someone in that community that I feel that maybe you are starting to get those inklings, those feelings for, like a wonderment of what this could be. So Father says, use your imagination. Maybe you are seeing them through your spiritual eye, something of something of that effect, I feel. And within this group or community, there's someone that's speaking those romantic feelings in you. But I feel the hesitation because what is the biggest risk you've taken? It's like getting back out there in this time. It's risky, right? But we have life is like an ice cream. Enjoy it before it melts, right? So that childlike spirit of when you get an ice cream is sweet, like how I feel about my whipped cream, right? It takes me back into that space. It really does. That spirit of joy to jump in. And I feel like maybe you feel like this for someone. And if you had another chance, what would you do differently? And I believe in this sense, the difference is giving it time to develop, letting it go slow, right? And or maybe you felt like the risk you took in the past that, almost had you either extinguish your light or someone tried to extinguish your light because I feel like that relationship was toxic. Yes, Father says it's the ABUSIDE word. And going through that definitely can stick with you. It can give you that hesitation anytime you want to get back out there, right? And you know that you want connectivity, I feel. But who to connect to is like, okay. And I feel Father is saying that put the Father in front of you and let the Father lead you and guide you because you're on the right path. A favorable outcome is here and you're on the right path. These two. The person that you are thinking about, they're trustworthy. Father says yes. And a new beginnings and a new start is at the top. You're in a new cycle. You're going into a whole new phase. These romance angels are helping you, yes, to get a favorable outcome. But remember to hold on to your self-respect. Again, giving them that cycle, giving them the opportunity to show themselves approved. There's some interest here and you want to go ahead on and take the risk. Maybe you feel like it'd be a big risk to do that. And you want to take the risk. And maybe you feel like this person is innocent, but you don't know, right? You have to see and let them show themselves to be approved. That's why Father put this one in a challenge, to let the Spirit show you. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others, helping me embrace my God given innocence so that I may be at peace, and to come to terms with whatever happened in the past, really did that. Have it, broken up in them chakras and release that waste, right? You've gotten what you got, you learned what you learned, learn to discern. Right? Okay? So you learn to discern, and the discernment period is a whole cycle. Now, you do what you want to do, beloved, because free will is a whole thing. This is nothing but recommendation out of love and care, right? But because I look, if it's real, you could do a cycle. You can do a cycle. It's okay, because you need to be able to discern that thing and let it show itself to be approved. Right? Again, how do they operate in the winter when things get tough and it's cold and it's slow and nothing's growing? How do they act in the spring when that work is getting put in to bud some things, okay? How do they act in the summer when things is hot and it's getting to its fullness? And how do they act when it harvests and you really sitting at that table and you're full? Right? People can get funny, they could change and switch up and switch out, and you need to give it a whole cycle so you can see what it really is about. Ashe. And that is a part of the self-respect, your boundaries, to hold that like closely, like seriously. It ain't no think like a man. This ain't no 90-day rule. You end up doing what you want to do. Again, free will is a whole thing, beloved. It's a whole thing. But to ensure that the Father stays in front of you, match the pace of the Most High. The Most High will guide you, will keep you on this right path so that you can really see about this person that you're asking about. Father says they're trustworthy, but you need to discern their innocence and be able to see it for yourself, okay? So, this is our quick little read for our Friday, yay. Never know who you're going to meet when you out there getting your lunch, so do your little, and put yourself out there in the area. Folks is looking, they see you, and you probably see them too. But again, give them a whole cycle just to see what they gonna do. Ashe, Ashe. So we love you, we love you, we love you, we love you, just like we love us, we do. We love the eternal Lord of all of creation, the infinite intelligence of the all, and the breath of life that connects and binds us all. Yes, yes, yes. We love you just like that. And we want you to have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Have a beautiful Friday. And to the next time on the Tears and Wheat to Roll show, we will call this an Ashe.